But I probably rewatched UHF more as a kid than any of those other movies. Except for maybe Batman. I watched the shit out of Batman.
Haven't seen Batman in a while.
Yeah, I remember seeing this. This may be my first, cinematic disappointment seeing this in the theater as a kid. Where even as a kid, I was like, this is the same movie. Like when I was old enough to understand things like that.
I just understood that it bored me.
It bored you. I was actually, because I was a big fan of the cartoon. I did like the cartoon a lot. But I was disappointed that the movie was doing things similar to the cartoon. I was like, I wanted to see a sequel to the movie. I don't want to see the cartoon in the theater.
Friendly Slimer?
Friendly Slimer, Janine is a completely different character. Now she's spunky and has bright red hair and it looks just like she does in the cartoon.
The giant glasses.
Giant glasses. Yeah, in the first movie, she's just a bored receptionist. And they set up a budding romance between her and Egon, and they ignore that in this one.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Because they hook her up with Louis Tully for
Yeah,
some
for
bizarre
no reason other than they wanted to put Lewis in the movie.
Yeah, Louis Tully.
Well, there's a whole subplot cut out with Louis Tully and Slimer.
There was more to that?
There was Louis Tully has like 3 scenes where he's trying to catch Slimer,
Oh, I didn't know that.
and Slimer comically outwits him.
Oh. Well, at least they cut that. Actually,
Yeah.
in rewatching this movie, because I haven't seen this in a long time, I rewatched it for this commentary, and I was actually pleasantly surprised at how little Slimer was in this. I remember him being in it more when I was a kid. I mean, like, Slimer, why is he in this? They caught him. Oh, because he was in the cartoon. And I liked the cartoon, but I didn't like that they were incorporating elements from the cartoon in the movie. None of the Ghostbusters smoke anymore.
Yeah.
Well, this movie was made for the kids.
Yeah. And I was a kid, and I hated that fact.
Oh, sure.
It drove me nuts. There's a reason they're drilling the hole here. The Geiger meter directed him to that point.
It peaked. Yeah, it's where the baby carriage stopped.
Yeah.
They're taking drastic actions, though.
Yeah.
I do like Bill Murray in this scene.
No, this is a good scene.
This is
This
a
is
fun
funny.
scene. It just doesn't really make much
When
sense.
the
I guess.
Ghostbusters are underdogs, it's fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this movie opened up with them being like, city heroes, like with the Ghostbusters established and all that. If it
Yeah.
would be as fun, the first
No,
one
it probably wouldn't be, but there would be a different way to approach it. Like they mentioned at the beginning of this movie that after the events of the first one, they got sued by every organization.
And
Like that's great. That's perfect. But to have them just not be Ghostbusters anymore, and also the fact that nobody believes in ghosts anymore,
Right.
like that makes no sense. Like after